Good morning, friends. I welcome you to another of my videos. I have had long career in public sector, private sector, and small companies, and also on my own, working as a consultant. This long years of experience in different companies performing different activities has given me a rich experience and gave me some interesting experiences which I thought I can share with you, and perhaps you may draw some information, if not knowledge, from those experiences. That is why in each video I like to present one experience of mine which I feel may be interesting to you. The present video I am talking to you about one event. It's a long drawn out event. It took more than 2 years to culminate, and it happened in my company, Electronics Corporation of India Limited, in the time frame of 1986 beginning to about 1988. That's about 2 or slightly more than 2 years. At the time, I was working in the control systems group of ECIL, and I was working in the manufacturing and engineering division of control systems group. It was headed by Mr. J.S. Bhatia, and I was working initially in production planning and control. From there I moved to drawing office, preparing electrical engineering drawings and a few fabrication drawings also. But mostly I was doing schematics and connection wiring diagrams. I spent around 5 years there, 76 to 81. 81, I have completed my industrial engineering examination, and Mr. Vasantrao had kindly given me industrial engineering title and moved me away from drawing office. In that, to improve productivity, first and foremost, I did some computer programming and brought some tables so that when the production engineering people write process plans, their TDM in computing is reduced because I put a combination of parameters and gave them values. So what all they have to do is look up the table and do that. Mr. Bhatia liked that very much. Then I took interest in computer-aided design and drafting because I worked in drawing office, and I found out that certain advantages are there, and I wanted to study on that. In those days, study on that, there was no internet. We have to only go to library, and library does not have books. And to obtain catalogs, we have to write letters. There are no manufacturers or sellers in India. So we had to write letters to USA mainly. And Mr. Kanitkar had, J.V. Kanitkar, he's another senior man in our group. He gave me encouragement. He instructed his PA, Venkatramana, to type out any letters that I may have. And he also instructed the dispatch people to send the letters I give. So I wrote quite a few letters for asking for catalogs to various marketers of computer-aided design systems, and they all sent me. And the local representatives also, I wrote letters, then they started contacting me and discussing with me. At one point of time I was confident, and I told Mr. Bhatia, yes, we are ready now to propose a computer-aided design system for our drawing office. He was enthusiastic, and we both went to our executive director at that time, Mr. S.V. Kasargod. Kasargod was also very enthusiastic. He asked me to come up with a project report. And project report I prepared. I did not prepare many project reports earlier, but I know about project report writing. because it was a subject in my industrial engineering examination, and also I prepared a project report for my industrial engineering fulfillment of the requirements of the industrial engineering examination. And I was generally a good writer in English because I was on the editorial committee of in-house magazine Scope, which was brought out by the Officers Association. I was continuously there, so I prepared a report. That report was modified by a number of people. The first stage was Mr. Bhatia. He gave his wisdom and we made some improvements in it. Then we went to Mr. Kanitkar. He directed me to his assistant Ravichandran. Ravichandran improved it. Then I was sent to the finance manager of our division, Raghavendran. He made some improvements. Then I finally went to Mr. Kanitkar. Kanitkar made improvements. It was what all I wrote. Lot of it is removed, lot of it is added. It was modified, but it was still my report because I am the owner of that report. And finally, Mr. Raghavendran wanted number of financial statements. Thankfully, at that time, in computers division, there was a small team to study the personal computers that have been coming on the market, and they have a beautiful daisy wheel printer. And I went to him with a recommendation from Bhatia to allow me to work on that. At that time, it was running on CP by M, Control Program for Microprocessor Operating System of Digital Research. And it had a good package for computations by name SuperCalc. It was a spreadsheet like Excel sheet now, but it was the beginning, and that was the only spreadsheet I have ever known. I learned it and put the financial projections on the SuperCalc. Whenever he proposed a change, I just incorporated it, and in half an hour, next maximum half a day, depending on the load on that PC, and which was not much, I could produce it back to him, and he could not find any mistakes in it because I did not compute it by hand. And friends, I am happy to note that whatever projections I have given, not in terms of monetary value, because monetary value is never measured, but in the volume of drawings that can be produced in 1 year, over the next 3 years, 5 years I projected, but in the first 2 years that I have observed, we have surpassed the projections. The actual output of drawings from that CAD surpassed the projections. And I also went and looked at the computer-aided design system that was implemented in computer group and in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited using my personal contacts. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited implemented a CAD system which costed 95 lakhs. And the CAD system in computers group, they used it for printed circuit boards. In HAL also, they used it for production of printed circuit boards. This also costed more than 1 crore of rupees or 10 million rupees in those days, in 84, 85 kind of thing. But the catalogs that I studied indicated to me that about 20 to 25 lakhs is enough for a CAD system. So I projected 25 lakhs to be on the safe side. And Mr. Bhatia said, you are too conservative. If we don't get the budget cannot be increased, we will lose this budget. So put another 5 lakhs. So I made it 30 lakhs. And then our finance manager Raghavendran said, have you taken into consideration customs duty? Have you taken into consideration freight? Have you taken into consideration local taxes, the profit of the local dealer. There are many things, Murali Krishna, I don't know in finance. Add some more 5 lakhs. Then we added another 5 lakhs, made it 30 lakhs. And then we consulted the computers people. They said nobody has implemented less than 90 lakhs in Hyderabad. And how are you coming out with 30 lakhs? No, you are out of your mind. Make it 60 lakhs. We made it 60 lakhs. And then finally, the projections went to Mr. Kanetkar. He is the planning, budgeting and reporting head, and he is the last step before we approach Mr. Kasargod. He said, have you included money for civil works like air conditioning and dust-proof environment and all that? He said, 60. I told him 60 lakhs is there, sir. It will be much more than adequate. There is all too much padding has been done. He said, you do not know, Murali Krishna. Tomorrow we want one air conditioner. They will not give, saying that budget is not budgeted. Add 1 lakh. We made it 1 lakh and 61 lakhs. And then what happened? The entire report we took, and the first opening chapter was modified by Mr. Kanetkar. Rather, more or less, he dictated it, taking my input, my first para's input, and quite a few changes are made. Then we went and submitted it to Mr. Kasargod. Kasargod said, leave it to me. I'll come tomorrow morning, 10 come at 8:15 sharp. So after coming out, Mr. Kanetkar told me, Murali Krishna, be here by 8 o'clock. And next day morning, 8 o'clock, I was there in Mr. Kanetkar's cabin. Himself, myself and Ravichandran went to Kasargod's PA, Shivaji's room, and we waited there. And Kanetkar came, Mr. Kasargod came at exactly 8:10. And the moment he came in, he rang the bell and called Shivaji in. And when Shivaji went and came out and said, he is calling you. We went. As we went in and we settled down in the chairs, Mr. Kasargod opened his briefcase, took out the report from that, and from a height he dropped it onto the table. And in his serious face, he's normally serious, but not that he doesn't smile, he smiles often. But in his serious face, he asked, who prepared this report? All three felt we had it. There are certain blunders therein, and he is going to blast us. And Ravichandran, he wanted to shift the blame on himself. He turned his face completely 90 degrees and looked at me like this, indicating that I prepared it. And Mr. Kanetkar smiled at Kasargod, then looking at me, he said, you see, I dictated the first paragraph. And then Kasargod said, no, Kanetkar, this is the best report I've ever seen. That is why I wanted to know who prepared it. And nobody need tell him that I prepared it. Nobody could take that credit away from me at that point. I felt so happy. And he approved it and sent it for financial concurrence. Mr. Raghavendran did not want to give financial concurrence at all. He put it, sent it back so many times. And one day, Mr. Kasargod became vexed with it. And he said, come on, let's go to MD. Mr. B.S. Prabhakar was MD. At one point, when at the beginning of his career, Mr. Prabhakar was working with Mr. Kasargod and under the supervision of Mr. Kasargod. So he sent it to Kasargod. I don't know what he spoke. And he called me and Raghavendran to his chamber. He did not call me, he called Bhatia. Mr. Bhatia. So Mr. Bhatia took me along. Myself, Mr. Bhatia went, and Raghavendran also came. And he talked to all the three of us. And then he did not put much questions from it, and he asked Mr. Raghavendran, what is your take on this? Mr. Raghavendran said, these projections all seem to be not supported by any solid evidence. There is no proven system, no proven figures. All these figures are assumed figures. In this condition, how do I approve? He asked, what is the assumption? I said, sir, these are assumptions, are how many drawings we can produce. And I had taken the productivity of present productivity of preparing the drawings manually, and then extrapolated. I projected a savings, and I took the international figures from the journals and from the figures given by the vendors, and extrapolated them. There is no other way I can get any solid figures. The proven system, there are only two systems in Hyderabad, and they both are producing PCB layouts. So this is the thing. So he said, I asked Mr. Raghavan, is that the only issue? He said, yes, that is the only issue. I cannot ascertain and recommend these figures. He said, okay, leave the report with me. You have done your thing, you have told me, and you may go. Mr. Raghavendran left the cabin, and Mr. Prabhakar told Mr. Bhatia, and I was listening, you raise the intent. You raise the intent. And we came back, and I raised the material procurement request. You know, the specifications for the drafting package were written by me. It was a 2-page specification for producing a drafting package. Right now, people will simply AutoCAD version 14 or 15 or 16. At that time, I had to write all the actions that the package must be capable of doing. It was edited by Mr. Bhatia. It was edited finally by Mr. Kasaragod. I went to both places and got it corrected, got it retyped. And then we wanted to raise it on known parties. In the meanwhile, Voltas has set up a computer unit in Hyderabad called OMC Computers. Voltas was a Tata company, and they released an advertisement. I immediately contacted them, and they said they have this package and they were ready to demonstrate. So Mr. Kasaragod and Mr. Bhatia said, let's go for the demonstration. We went. How many people you may imagine? 16 people went for the demonstration. And Mr. Mohan Reddy, the managing director of that company, gave a presentation. And then the technical guys gave a demonstration of the drafting package features. And we were all impressed. We decided on that. But when we went again, the finance people said, no, this is a 60 lakh tender you are giving. I don't allow this at a limited tender. Raise a press tender. We went for a press tender. And when we went for a press tender, thankfully only 10 proposals came. Hewlett Packard came out with engineering graphics system, but a very costly system. And the terminals have to be imported, and support is not certain because there is no one else, there is no other customer for them in India at that time. OMC, on the other hand, is in Hyderabad, Secunderabad, basically, just 8 kilometers or 9 kilometers from our office. They will immediately come and support, and for them, we are the first customers. So I studied all the CAD systems, made a tabulation of all the features, all the costs and all the things. It took me nearly 15 days of continuous working. I submitted the report and made a recommendation on the OMC computers. And you know, the price, finally we placed for OMC computers out of a budget of 61 lakhs. 14.5 lakhs. Just 14.5 lakhs, we got a graphic terminal, and we got two dumb terminals for programming or data entry, and a plotter, A0 plotter, HP plotter, color 5-pen plotter on which we can plot A0 drawings, and software DP, drawings package. We wanted to take dogs, design oriented graphics, but it was not sanctioned by, it was not felt necessary by Mr. Bhatia and Mr. Kasargod. They said, let us begin with this and we can improve upon to that. 14.5 lakhs. And the air conditioners and other things all put together, I spent totally, if I remember correctly, 17.5 lakhs in all. In the site preparation, we made a dust-proof environment, put polyvinyl flooring, air conditioners, and double door entry. All this we made and did it. And this has led to another interesting project. I was running the administration of the CAD system for some time, and as you know, ECL is a place, ECL was a place at least of politics. People felt that I got too much importance, I'm getting too much credit, and so I was put in a sort of a bind, and by which I myself had to get out of the CAD system. Somebody else was given charge, and Mr. Bhatia, who had seen me through, he said, don't worry, there is a routine thing, getting it in the, implementing it is yours. You've done it for 6 months, you proved its capacity, you proved its performance, people are now, you trained people here. Yeah, as soon as before the system came, I trained at least 50 to 100 people. Whoever came, I organized classes, taught them the basics of computers, taught them how to use this. It was a Unix version 7 based system. I trained them. I trained all the people in using the graphics system. I trained them using the terminal system. I was given an assistant, Vijay Kumar. He knows rudiments of programming. I taught him programming. Then we developed a program to produce textual engineering drawings, bills of material, labels list, connection list, all these things. We put it on computer. What all they have to do is enter it, and it will produce on a drawing paper with full drawing format, with all the title block, modification block, and all those things it was producing. So the accuracy and the tedium of writing has been totally reduced, eliminated, and the accuracy has improved. The character is clearly visible because we also took a printer. In addition to plotter, we also took a printer. And the quality increased. We started producing real drawings which could be sent to production shops for fabricating and assembling the equipment, control equipment that our division made. And this has proven. So Mr. Bhatia said, leave it. They can administer it. They are good at administration. You are good at conceptualizing and implementing things. You are thorough. You could pursue it for so much time. We started in 85 beginning, and by 85 we started in 84, and by 85 beginning we have the system. It is a working system. And not only that, the entire ECIL, all the senior management, all the senior managers, general managers, they have all come and seen the system in operation. All the division people from computer division, all seniors and juniors, whoever was acquainted with me, came and took a demonstration of the system. And senior managers used to come and work there. They were learning from me. So you have done it, you have proven it, you have given a benefit to ECIL. Now leave it, let them administer. They will put the timetables and terminal allocations and work orders and approvals. Why do you want to get into that routine stuff? Come out. and think of something else. There are many opportunities. We have material management problem. Why don't you think of it? I said, fine. I came out and I started studying the material management system. The material management system was a bit problematic, and I computerized it. I will tell you about it in the next video.